Hello everyone, this is me Prithvi and I'm making my first video for our cohort 4 for Teach Now program. So today I want to interview my pole dancing instructor and to talk about pole as education and an inclusive space. Could you quickly introduce yourself to us and tell us how you got it before?
Hello everyone, I'm Anne, the co-founder of Pretty Pole, one of the pole studio in Saigon, Vietnam. I first know pole about 6 years ago when I traveled to Thailand. I saw some dancers on the pole I was impressed by them, by how strong they were and how they could climb and do beautiful tricks on the pole. So that was my first time know about pole dancing. After about a year from that moment, my friend asked me to join her group as a group of 4 or 5 girls to start a pole dancing class. So I said yes, I'll join. After 3 months, only 2 girls left, and not long after that, she also quit, and I stay in pole dancing until now.
And you've been teaching for the last 2 years, right?
I've been teaching for about 4 years.
So there are a lot of negative stereotypes because people don't really understand what pole dancing means, right? But in my view, I strongly believe that this is a combination of both art and physical education. What are your thoughts?
It's really hard to blame other people because the image of pole dancing maybe first came out as a stripper, as a sexy and dance around the pole, not really become important or become fitness. So to me, because I first had good impression about pole, so I adapted it and I interested in it, and then I tried it, and then by times I just learned that pole dancing is the combination of fitness and art dance. To be able to climb and do the hard trick on the pole, you have to be strong enough to do the beautiful trick. For that, you have to train a lot to get flexibility, to get stronger, to be able to hold and lift yourself up in pole dancing. And that is a fitness way. And if you want to make it more beautiful and easier for other people to understand it, you have to also combine with music. And that is also not easy to get.
It's a different challenge in itself.
Yes, and also you have to listen to the lyrics, you have to listen to the beats to be able to drop, to dance on the right beat. It's a combination to me of art dance, of music, and of fitness.
So I've been in your class for about 7 months now, and I noticed that you use a lot of differentiation amongst your students to manage different levels, but we kind of study largely the same combo. Okay, so can you tell us how do you motivate students on different levels at the same time while they study with you?
Because I've been teaching this for about 4 years, and I know that there's some basic and some intermediate levels, and so I will just combine the basic tricks so that the intermediate students to review the basic tricks, and also the higher level students, when they do it, they will inspire newbies. I will just go from the basic to intermediate level so that can inspire each other.
Right.
Yeah.
And I personally find it as a great space where students actually motivate each other and help each other while the teacher is busy. So that's it's a nice way where it's communicative in nature and student-centered.
Connect everyone together and support each other and secure each other as well. Wow.
Okay, so finally one last question for you. So pole dancing, as I see at Pretty Pole, is such an inclusive space. We have men, we have women of all genders and sexualities, of all body shapes and body sizes. I think that this is a very inclusive and a safe space. So if there are people out there who are afraid, but who are really curious to join, what message would you like to send out to them?
I would say that everyone will start from zero. Even me, I start from zero. It took time for me to get used to pole dancing, to train myself, to get used to with the pain of and the feeling of my skin get burnt or my skin get tear off.
It hurts a lot.
Yeah. So I have to take time. And if you want to be sexy, it's not just come out of your body and you are sexy. No, you have to practice to be sexy. And I'm telling you, when you practice to be sexy, it's really, really hard. It's really tough. And for people out there, if you want to try pole, then just do it, and you need to be patient and be aware that you may not be successful for the first few times or the first few months. You have to take time to get it into you, to understand it. For all types of the bodies, you can do it. You are able to walk, you are able to run, you are able to lift yourself up. Then you are able to do this. Even some pole dancers, they only have one leg and they still did it. There are a couple of them on the world that they don't have but one leg, and they still do pole dancing because the love for pole is enough, and it's a challenge for yourself.
Your body and mind.
Yeah.
Hashtag growth mindset. So I guess that's all the time we have today, and would really like to thank you for entertaining and educating our viewers about pole dancing. Hopefully this makes a difference. Thank you.
Thank you.